What it do, baby boo?
Dirty, dirty boy.
What up, big dog?
What's up, man? I've been ready to get after this episode.
What a fucking weekend, right?
Man, that could have been the best card
Could
in
have
5 years.
been, might have been.
That was insane.
I
If you
know,
guys were not in the
bro.
Overs Club, we threw the fuck down in the Overs Club for it.
That was actually the first time in quite a little bit that we've had that amount of people in the Overs Club and everybody was partying. It was just
Oh, dude, it
we
was
were
a
getting out.
party.
That may have been the most I drank. I think I told you that literally I looked over to my left, and when Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade was fighting, I looked over and I had 6 beers empty, and I was on my 7th. And then by the time Yuri and Alex finished, I had no more beer left, and I had probably 6 or 7 more in the fridge. So in a matter of 2 fights that ended in the first and second round, I had killed 6 beers. That's how that ending of that fight card went, bro. I was just like, holy shit, this is wild. Let's go.
That was the dopest card. I think that's gonna be the funnest one we've covered. This might be the best episode just for that reason, man. That was insane.
I agree. Well, anyways, another week, another episode down. We are now officially on episode 41, 9 away from the big 50. You know what I'm saying? So we're creeping, man. It's been a good year so far. We're in middle of November, one more month to finish off the year. I'd say next year or next month we'll have a 1 year celebration episode where kind of recap the year, talk about some of our best episodes, things like that. I kind of want to definitely do something like that just so we can kind of reminisce on this year, our first year over the Octagon's first year together, first year doing this thing, and to many more years to come. So
That'd be sick, man. Yeah, we got to go to another fight if possible.
oh dude, that's definitely gonna happen. So stay tuned, obviously, like I said. But yeah, anyways, episode 41. Recapping today we're going to recap the previous UFC 295 that would have been Jones Stipe, but a lot of shit happened and it ended up being Alex Pieta-Giri and Pavlovich versus Tom Aspinall. So let's jump right in, man. Fuck it, why not? I say we start from the top, the main card, and then we can kind of cover some of the prelims and early prelims if you want to, because I think we're going to spend a lot of time on the main card. So but anyway, so five fights in the main card, 5 TKO KOs in the main card. First time in a long time we've seen the main card sweep via knockouts, and all of them ended in round 1 or round 2. You can't what are you supposed to ask for when it comes to that kind of stuff? Like, that is the perfect, most ideal situation for a UFC card, man.
I told my homie, I was like, it was my ultimate UFC wet dream.
Yeah.
It was it was insane. Like, I mean, keep you on the edge of your seat at all times, dude. It was perfect.
Yep. And then as far as like bets go, man, like we fucking crushed it, dude. Like, I know for a fact that I won a couple people a few $100, which made me pretty happy based on my picks. And I want to say that outside of one fight, I was right on every single fight. So, and almost to the outcome too. Which is even better. And we can recap some of the bets that we hit, but one in particular we'll talk about a little later. But yeah, so first fight on the night, Diego Lopez, Pat Sabatini, called that one. Lopez coming in as the underdog at plus 100 too, and showed the world that he is the real fucking deal. Getting it done in round 1. What more can you ask for, dude? It was an exciting fight. I like the guy, man. I think he's a cool, entertaining fighter. I mean, yeah, he's kind of looks weird, but he's good.
Man, I actually really thought his haircut this time was cool.
Yeah,
it was like the
it's
longer mullet.
like a long mullet,
Yeah, he looked nuts, man. And we both had him winning, but I didn't think he would do it this quick.
No,
and that
I
was,
mean, Sabatini, he's been around. He's fought good people before. So, I mean, it wasn't like a step. It was definitely a step up in competition for Lopez. And he definitely proved to everybody why he's got the potential to be a contender. So,
absolutely, man. We covered him in August as well. Dude, he's coming off 2 first-round victories. Like, I mean, the dude was cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like in the top 15 yet, but I'd say top 20. Give him a top 20 fight next, and let's see what he truly can do. I mean, getting in there and getting it done in round 1 the way he did. I mean, anybody should get a better fight at least a ranked fight, especially when you're fighting a guy like, Pat Sabatini. So I think he earned his spot in the top 20. I think he deserves a better fight next. So
He set the tone, which was the best part of it. Like, give that man a bonus for setting the tone. Like, you did that.
The main card fight on a big card like this, your first fight of the night, you get it done in round 1. Like, why not, man? I mean, you got you got people on the prelims who are ranked. You know what I'm saying? Like Tabitha Ricci and Lupi Godinez on the prelims, which, by the way, incredible fight.
Sick.
I think that one right there on the prelims was kind of what we expected. I think seeing those two chicks battle it out, yeah, that was a good fight.
That was a great fight, man. I had Tabitha Ricci winning, man, but
I didn't.
Still, but I mean, I called that. But when I watched the fight, I agree with the decision too. Lupi was cool.
Yeah, when they gave 30-27 Tabitha Ricci, that's so stupid, dude. She got beat all 3 rounds, bro.
Dog, every round.
Yeah.
She's a good fighter as well, but every round she got beat. It was close, but she didn't win any rounds.
I think Lupi's really learning a lot from training with Alexa Grasso, bro.
Dude, that's huge.
Yeah, so she's stepping up in competition, and now she's in the, let's see, what is she? So with her beating Tabitha Ricci, she is now ranked number 11. So she moved to the number 11 spot, and Tabitha Ricci went from 10 to 12. So
oh wow.
Yep. So we'll see what's next. I know next week we got Amanda Ribas and Luna Piero fight. So number 10, number 9's fighting each other. So that could kind of shake that whole little 10 to 15 could shake up in that strawweight division in the women's. So but yeah, overall that was a really good fight. I enjoyed that a lot. And we'll go down in a little bit. I want to stay on course with this main card though. But yeah, anyways, back to Lopez, dude. Hell of a fight, hell of a knockout, set his tone. Hopefully he gets a top 20 fight next, bro. But anyways, the next fight, man, this one had the potential to be fight of the year, if not fight of the century, because these two guys, both guys are veterans. Both guys are military veterans in their own countries. Frevola, United States veteran. Saint Denis, I believe he's a French veteran, right?
Yeah.
So on Veterans Day, like, what more can you ask for, dude? Like, this has got to be, it's just a cool thing to see, man. Dude, Saint Denis is the real fucking deal.
Man, in my opinion, that could go down as one of the top 3 knockouts of the year as well. The
way he did it, dude.
That was insane, man. His athleticism, his flexibility, we were saying, was insane, dude. And running away, throwing that leg kick to the top of the head, bro. He steamrolled Frevola.
Yeah, he did. I mean, and Frevola, I think he even said in like an interview or something, like, he was like, I was trying to like avoid, like, get away, and then he didn't expect like Saint Denis to be able to get him from that angle, but he did, and it obviously landed and knocked him out. I mean, I'll say this. I don't know how you feel about things like this, but I'm not a big fan. I put myself in his shoes, okay? If I was fighting someone and I just got knocked the fuck out like that, I would be pissed, dude. I wouldn't be able to live with myself, bro. I would be so upset. But he stayed so calm, cool. After the fight, he was like, oh, all good as well. We'll live to fight another day. Like, no, fuck that, bro. I want to be back in there right now, like, especially getting knocked out the way he did on a roll that he's been on. Like, I get Saint Denis is now has proven to everyone that he is legitimate as fuck. He's going to be a problem, dude. But Frevola, I mean, he's just too nice of a guy, man. I think if he needs to get a little more demon in him and go out there and show the world. Like, yeah, he's good. He's a good fighter. He's got it. But I feel like he's too nice, man. Like, he's always on social media. He's always interacting with people, which that's good for the fans. But when you're competing at that high level, like, look at how Saint Denis looks, dude. He just looks like a demon.
He's scary, dude. He's like the new age Andre Arlovsky, but like mixed with Crow Cop.
Yeah, exactly.
At lightweight.
I do like Frevola though, and I hated to see him lose the way he did. But I definitely had Saint Denis in that fight, and I definitely didn't see it going down in the first. I saw it being an epic war, but we now know Saint Denis is the real deal in that division, and he's going to be a legitimate problem.
He is, dude. I read that he's only been training mixed martial arts for 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, he went from being non-ranked to number 11. I mean,
Dude,
you know
that's
what's
nuts.
now that I look at this though, you know what's kind of crazy? How is Bobby Green number 13?
I mean, dude, if you like pay attention to it, I mean, there's not much people that are. I mean, who else would be behind him? You
Didn't
know?
he just knocked out Grant Dawson, who was ranked in the top 10, right?
Yeah, and he beat Bobby Ferguson. No, I don't think Dawson was in the top 10 at all.
Dawson was ranked 100%
Are you sure?
positive or undefeated. Maybe he was just undefeated.
Yeah.
I think he was undefeated. I think you might be right.
Yeah, I mean, you still have Drew Dober over there sitting at 15, and Drew Dober's lost a lot of fights. So
Yeah, that's true. Imagine we get to see Saint Denis Jalen Turner.
I was looking at that earlier, man. That would be a sick fight.
I'd love to see that, but I don't think that's good enough for Saint Denis after what he just did.
No, man, you wanna elevate this guy up quick.
I think you give him a. I think you give him a. Fuck, do you give him? Imagine a Rafael Fiziev, Benoit Saint
Ooh,
Denis.
I mean, dude, I'm a big Fizzy fan, and he's coming off 2 losses. So, I mean, that would make or
That would
break
be a
him.
scrap, dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, Fiziev, he has the loss against Gamrot, and then he has the loss against Gaethje. So it's like he's backtracking. So you don't want to give him anything in front of him. You have to give him something behind him. You got Dan Hooker, who's about to fight Sarukian. So the
Yep.
only people in between Saint Denis now is Dos Anjos and Jalen Turner. Jalen Turner's looking for a fight, but Jalen Turner's coming off a loss against Dan Hooker. So again, you don't want to give him up. So do you give Jalen Turner maybe? And Bobby Green is fighting. He's got a fight coming up, right?
Oh yeah, they're signing him left and right, dude. Bobby Green. This is Bobby Green's little run for the money. I don't see him breaking the top five ever, but this. I mean, they're giving it to him.
Maybe you give Jalen Turner a fight against like Makana Renato, the 14 versus 11.
I mean, dude. I mean, what I was thinking the other day was, that on that the Abu Dhabi card, that new Russian dude that's very young. He's like 18 years old. He has one eye.
Oh yeah.
Is he lightweight?
You talking about Sarah, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's lightweight. So that you could see somebody like him jumping up for a fight, trying to like
Nah,
earn a name.
I don't think he gets it that fast, dude. Right?
I mean, if you're looking for somebody to get a fight,
middleweight.
oh, it's middleweight. He's
Yeah,
middleweight.
yeah. Damn, he's a big boy.
Damn.
Yeah, so we're sticking in the lightweight. Damn, Jalen Turner's lightweight. He seems big too.
Right? I thought Jalen Turner was definitely a welterweight. I mean, he's just tall.
He's tall as shit. Yeah. So
Yeah, damn.
I mean, even Drew Dober's lightweight, bro. So it's like
You
I
got
don't know.
Michael Chandler in there, man, and a fight better get announced ASAP because he's holding up that 5th spot.
Oh yeah, but I mean, is Rafael Dos Anjos is still number 10, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
But he
That's weird.
like he lost his most recent fight, right? To Vincent Luque. Yeah, he did. Yeah. So he lost. So yeah, maybe you do. I think I would love to see Saint Denis versus Rafael Fiziev.
That would be so sick to watch.
Matchmakers, here we come. Dana White, you better listen. That's it.
That'd be a great fight.
Set it up for maybe UFC 300.
Well, there's a fight night that's it's to be announced.
The China one
in January. It's in January. Is that what it is?
Well, there's the China card is coming. Dude, we have 3 fight nights in a row.
I know, dog.
So, and then the next card, Leon and Colby, is until December 12th.
Yeah.
So we have a whole nother month until the next pay-per-view. But I like Saint Denis versus Fiziev. I think that's a really good fight.
Dude, that'd be a sick fight. Both those guys are coming and slugging. I mean, off the rip.
Yep. And then we'll worry about Jalen Turner on a later date. But yeah, I like that. Let's
Hell
see.
yeah.
And then now, next on the card, the one that ruined the night, my friend, Mackenzie Dern, Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade is now back in the win column. The Bulldog herself is back in the win column. And she gets a win over what could have potentially been Mackenzie Dern's worst performance to date.
Man, I told her to get the fuck out of the UFC last week.
We both did.
And she heard us.
She definitely did. And dude, she pieced up Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern did not look good, man.
Bro, she got pieced the fuck up. That was sick. That was sick.
It was bad, bro. And this is so fucked up, but so funny at the same time, man. So obviously, coming to this fight, I don't know how much you know about the storyline between these two gals, but apparently both of them are going through a divorce right now, and they're both the ones paying for it. So like Mackenzie Dern is paying for her, like having to pay a lot of money for her divorce, and same with Andrade. So they're both doing this. So here comes Joe Rogan, the greatest fucking person in the world, at the very end. I don't know if you caught this or not, but when he was interviewing Andrade after the fight was over, he goes, "So now that you've won, now that you've got this big knockout and potentially, you get a fight bonus for knockout of the night," he goes, "Are you going to be using this to help pay for your divorce?"
He said that?
I swear to God. He was like, "So how much does it mean for you to get this so now you can help, fund that divorce of yours?" Dude, it is the funniest shit ever, bro. I'm going to have to send it to you. I didn't know if you caught it or not.
No, dude. Joe Rogan is such a slick motherfucker, bro. You know, the weed hit. The weed hit.
But I'm so disappointed in Mackenzie Dern, dude. So we would have went 5 for 5 on the money line in the main event, which would have paid out a plus 1,500 parlay if Dern would have took that. So because she lost, it fucked the night up, and then we had to rebounce back for the main and co-main. But yeah, Mackenzie Dern, to be honest, I don't know what to say about her performance. She's got to figure it out, because if she performs like that, she's done, dude. Like, that was embarrassing. She was trying to swing all wild, like, dude, she was throwing like overhand, like haymaker loops, like loopy punches that didn't even look good.
He did not look good, period, man. And I thought this was going to be Jessica Andrade's like farewell and everything like that. But dude, that's insane, man. You think, is Jessica Andrade was she married to a man?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It could.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. It doesn't matter against her performance. She absolutely killed it. But I was just wondering. Nothing against whatever answer.
I mean, if I had to guess, no. But
same.
Whoever that man shall be, it sure the fuck ain't me.
Yeah, dude, imagine her being like, "Yo, bitch, now you owe me money."
Yeah.
And she be rolling up on him with her gloves after practice. Where's my money at?
Who's the pit bull in this relationship?
Right?
I'm your daddy.
Dude, that's what it is. That's what it is. I would hate to owe her money. Shit.
Somebody's getting pegged.
Dude, yes. And knocked out.
She's the bulldog, bro. And then Mackenzie Dern is kind of hot.
It's so hot.
So it's like, I don't know. Maybe they fuck. Maybe they're divorced. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, for the UFC sexy weight belt.
Yeah, well, you remember that one time you said you would bang Andrade? I remember that, and I have clips of it.
There's no way.
Yeah, you did. 100%. I questioned you for a second there, but you said it.
Oh my God! Please clip that. Blast me. That's insane.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be on the recap for the yearly episode. I'll make a clip of it in a soundbite, and I'll play it in the middle of the episode.
I can tell if I look at myself watching that video of what kind of night I had before, and I'll be like, no wonder I said that shit. I know exactly what happened.
That's fucking funny. But anyways, that kind of fucked us up. But Andrade took it to her, man. I mean, hell of a knockout, hell of a win for her. It definitely boosted her back in. It proves that she is properly ranked, and we'll move on from there. Who knows what's next for her, though, you know?
We've always complimented her hands. We've always said she had good hands. And it's true.
She does. And yeah, she's always been a good boxer. Maybe she was just going through a lot. Maybe her relationship was seriously fucking with her fighting. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's why she was having such a bad, skid, because she was just going through so much mentally. I don't know. I'm not her, so I don't really know how to say it, but I mean, it's possible.
She was just going through a skid mark.
Yeah. Oh, fucking skid mark, bro. God dang it.
Oh God.
Fuck, that
But
was
either way,
funny.
man, the next fight was in my opinion the fight of the night, man. I was not I was expecting this, but I wasn't expecting it to look like that at all.
Can I just get my moment? Can
Get
can
it, bro.
can
Flex.
can you just tell the podcast right now I was fucking right?
Man, we have this documented since January that Joel has been calling this, and he also called the what's going to happen next. And this is all pretty much almost a year ago, probably over a year ago. Just one on one with him and I talking. That was insane, bro. The most athletic heavyweight we've seen.
I said it since January. Tom Aspinall, my exact words. Tom Aspinall is the John Jones killer. He will be the one and only one that can beat John Jones. He will go down as the greatest heavyweight UFC fighter ever. He is way too agile for a 265-pound man, and none of these guys are going to be able to handle it. If he took a two-piece to the chin from Pavlovich and didn't go down, there's not a guy in this fucking division or in the UFC that's going to knock Tom Aspinall out, bro.
No, man. And let's go back to that little two piece you're talking about, bro.
He ate it, bro. Ate it like a champ.
He ate it, dude, and then his head movement was, dude, he was almost like matrixing at one point.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, he went like that, dude. He moves. We were saying in the chat, man, that he was moving like a welterweight.
Yeah, dude. He there's something special about him, and I wish he was American. I mean, I wish we could say like we had the greatest American fucking heavyweight, but he's from the UK, so fuck. But I mean, I'm supporting the hell out of him. He's been one of my favorites, for over a year. I've been saying it since day one. Once he recovers and heals, he'll be back. He was already on track to be the heavyweight champ. He just obviously hurt, broke his fucking leg. So Gross. You can't really say nothing about that. But then, now he's holding the title. I mean, there's two things that's going to happen here. One, John Jones is either going to fight him, which would potentially be the best, which could potentially be the best heavyweight fight we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Technically, there might not even be a knockout. I mean, I don't know what to expect in that. There might just be so much high level fighting in between those guys that we don't know I won't know what to expect. Or John Jones better run for his life and never step foot inside the octagon with Tom Aspinall.
Man, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. We from this fight, we didn't get to see a lot of the ground game, but Aspinall's been doing jiu-jitsu forever. His dad even taught him when he was young.
Yeah,
but he is. If you watch his past fights, he's not stupid on the ground. He knows what the fuck he's doing, dude. John Jones knows what the fuck he's doing. It just depends on who's stronger. They both look pretty fucking strong.
Yep.
One's the new age, one's the old age, man. I don't, for some reason, dude, I do not see John Jones backing out.
I don't see him backing out either, but I do see that I do see that pretty shiny door opened for him to exit after he fights Stipe.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, dude, ugh.
Yeah, I think what happens is John is a smart man, dude. John knows that this is going to be his toughest fight to date. And if I was him for his legacy, I would walk away, man. I mean, what has he got to prove? He came in, he won the heavyweight title. He's the greatest of all time. He's about to fight what they would call the greatest heavyweight of all time. Now, does he want to really prove his point here and potentially go out there and get knocked out in the first round like Pavlovich? Or does he want to step away and say, hey, look, I'm the GOAT. There's no question about it. Here you go, Tom Aspinall. You are the next.
Yes, I mean, we hate that, Khabib did that, stuff like that, but this is no Khabib. We hate when good fighters retire young because they don't want to tarnish their career. But we had, people like Anderson Silva who kept fighting and tarnish their career. So it goes like this, man. But one thing I would, if That's selfish of me to see the fight. To want the fight that bad. And John Jones is like 37 years old.
He's getting
I
old,
mean,
dude.
come on. So, but what I would really, really like to see is John Jones beat Stipe. I would love to see him fight Aspinall, but if he didn't, I would love to see somehow, some way in the future Aspinall versus Francis, and that
I don't think
is
that.
insane.
I don't think that ever happens. I don't think we ever see Francis Ngannou fight in the UFC ever again.
Oh man,
Now I think we have a better chance of seeing Ngannou, John Jones. Maybe John Jones beats Stipe, steps away from the UFC. Then we see the mega fight, Ngannou versus John Jones. But what I could see next for Tom Aspinall is John Jones versus Stipe. And then we get Tom Aspinall versus, I would say, Cyril Gahn.
oh fuck. That would honestly, dude, that would be a great little striking match. But I'd say, I mean, fuck.
That's
It'd be
what
so
I would
easy,
say.
man. I think Sergey needs to fight him. Needs to fight Cyril Gahn. I don't think Cyril Gahn needs to jump up that quick.
I mean, he's number 2.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, this would be his opportunity to get another shot.
Yep,
You
and
know?
I don't know. I mean, it's really going to all depend on if we see John versus Stipe. If we don't see that, we get John versus Tom Aspinall, because there's no way they're going to give the title shot to Stipe. John's going to have to recover, though. That's the problem, is we don't know how this injury is going to affect John Jones.
No, we don't, man. And I mean, dude, it's such a catastrophic injury, man. Like the
tearing your
lag time on
pec
there
and
is
shit,
insane, dude.
and
That's just gross.
He tore it in his heavy arm too. It's like it's
weird, man. And we don't know if he'll ever be able to truly move the same like that. His recovering rate is only like getting bigger and bigger because he's older.
Yep, but I saw it happening, man. I knew it and I called it. Like, don't get me wrong, Pavlovich has got heavy ass hands, bro. But let me tell you, if that fight went anywhere past that point, he was gonna get on top of Pavlovich and he was gonna do exactly what John Jones did to Cyril Gahn. Exactly what any kind of high level mixed martial artist, not heavy puncher, but mixed martial artist would have done to anybody. And that I would have picked Tom Aspinall over any fucking heavyweight on that roster Saturday night.
I'm here for it, man. I think everyone's here for it, dude. There's a new fucking king right now.
And Pavlovich's chin is now tested.
Yes. Pavlovich is still no joke, but man, I think you went against the future of the heavyweight division, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Pavlovich can go down as a legend for some records that he's had. You know, It's his on paper that guy's the scariest man, and he's more scary than Aspinall on paper, but not in a fight.
Dude, like Jailton Almeida, bro, is going to get knocked out by Pavlovich.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. He's gonna get fucked up, bro. He's going to get fucked up.
Yeah. So like guys like that in that division, it's like you have to either do Cyril Gahn versus Pavlovich next, which it could potentially be a great fight, or you do if John Jones does retire, Tom Aspinall stays the champ. Then you do Gahn Pavlovich for the number 1 contender fight. Then you potentially get a rematch, so on and so forth. I mean, there's nobody past Sergey that can beat Tom Aspinall.
No way.
No one knows. No, Almeida, no. Spivak, no. Tuivasa, no. Tybura, no. Derek Lewis, no. Rosenstruck, no. None of these guys are going to beat Tom Aspinall. He's going to hold that heavyweight. The only person that can beat him is John Jones.
Yeah, man. There's no one in sight. No one in sight. The only test that I thought he truly had was Sergey. Cyril Gahn is. I don't think it's gonna. I think there's no aspect in Cyril Gahn's game that's gonna be better than Aspinall. So I don't even think that's even as much of a threat as Sergey's.
Yeah, I agree.
At all.
Because, dude, if Tom Aspinall can knock Pavlovich out, he can definitely knock Cyril Gahn out.
Oh, dude. Nobody's safe.
No, nobody is. I'm so happy.
Nobody's fucking safe.
It was the greatest feeling watching him win that belt, man. And I'm so happy for him too, dude, because he deserves it. He's earned it, man. He comes back from this major injury, recovers, goes out, shows everybody who he is, wins a big fight, then gets pushed right into a title fight on short notice and shocks the world. So kudos and
Absolutely.
shout out to that man, dude. He deserves it, and I'm super excited to see him hold that belt for quite some time. So, but yeah, then we got the main event, dude. Pieta and Yuri. Man,
Dog.
Alex Pieta, man. I don't even know what to say at this point, dude. Is he going to go down as the greatest combat sports fighter of all time?
Striker, at least, maybe. I mean, fuck. Maybe. Ooh, that's tough. Combat sports, yeah. I mean, dude, if you're a double weight champion, two different thing, martial arts systems thing, that's insane.
He has won 2 weight classes in kickboxing and 2 weight classes now in the UFC.
It's insane.
And he
It's
is 9-2
yeah.
in the UFC. And he has now beaten 2 champions to win the belt. All right, so let's look at his record, all right? So he is 9-2. Since he came into the UFC, he has beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions multiple times. Sean Strickland, knockout. Adesanya, knockout. Jan Blachowicz, decision. Yuri, knockout. All of those people held the belt at some point. So people that he has fought that aren't champs were Bruno Silva and his very first fight in the UFC. Outside of that, he's fought all champions.
Dude, he's damn. His past 5 fights. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's dude, he's there's nobody like him, and there's no other striker like him. If you compare like best striker of all time, you put Anderson Silva in there. But right now, man, I've been saying this, dude. There's no better striker in MMA than him. You might have Max Holloway with some hands down there.
I think he's the best striker in MMA right now.
I think I think he's been it too, man.
Yep.
I think he's been it. That old rope and dope trick that fucking Izzy did, it will never work again.
Nope.
In his life. You played possum. You were getting your ass beat that game. You got calf kicked like 7 times that fight.
And that's his most lethal thing, dude. He kicked Yuri so hard, it made Yuri fall.
Dude, the calf kicks, dude. This guy will give you a Charlie Horse mid-fight. Like, what the fuck?
It's dangerous, dude. I love it, man. I love his fight style, bro. He doesn't even look like he's trying.
No, man. He'll pick you apart with his legs, and then he'll sit there and counterpunch.
Yep.
Yuri, people like, yeah, Yuri got some hits in, but dude, when you're throwing that crazily like Yuri just to get a hit in, you don't have much power behind it.
Yep, and you called it too.
Yeah, dude.
You said it. You said that crazy style of his is gonna fuck him over.
It's gonna fuck him over, dude. He's not gonna be able to land a good punch. If he does, he's gonna be off balance.
I mean, and he called Alex early on.
Yeah,
he did, but Alex recovered, and obviously it did not go into the favor. So I mean, Alex with Glover is like, it's such a good storyline. I mean, you got the Izzy storyline, now you have the Yuri storyline. You have like he's a man of stories, dude, and he's a warrior at that, bro.
And Jamal Hill does not stand a fucking chance.
Dude, that is the most biggest hawk of shit, dude. Jamal Hill in the crowd talking about, I'm the king, I still have the crown. It's like, buddy, you literally got the same handout as Alex did. Bitch, Yuri was the champ. He gave you the opportunity. So shut the hell up, and then let's see you try to beat Alex Pieta. Bro, if he catches, he's going to catch Jamal Hill with a leg kick, and it's going to break that fat, pudgy Teletubby's leg in half.
I've always thought he's the most overrated champ. The way he fell into it, you had fucking Yuri doing this. Glover's up here now, and Glover's like, Glover's 42 fucking years old, and the weight division is so bullshit. There's nobody in there to do it. You got in at the right time. The UFC was boring at that time, to be honest. I think we all can say that. It was weak. There was no superstars. It was a weird middle gray area for the UFC, and you got in where you could, and then you hurt your pussy.
Yep. So now we get to wait, and now we get to see. We'll get to see Alex versus Jamal Hill. So sure, let me see it.
Fuck up another champ. I'll be right back. I'm getting my charger.
All right, bet. And we are back.
Sorry, Dirty Bird had to take a shit for everyone that was wondering.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I did. Thank you. Had
Nice.
that creatine shit.
Oh, I got it, dude. That pre-workout, man. I was starting shit with myself in the mirror earlier, dog.
But anyways, yeah, back to Alex, man. So I mean, what's next for him is Jamal Hill. I see Alex holding the belt. But I loved what he said at the end. Did you caught everything he said in the post fight?
He talked about that whole entire thing about Alex saying this guy's going to be at a bar talking all this shit. But I beat this guy one day. I'm glad he got me out of it. I don't know if that was admitting that he was drinking a lot.
No, what he was saying, no. What he said was Izzy was talking shit early on in their career, like before all of this, and he was saying that Alex would never be anything. He'll always be overshadowed. He's just a kickboxer. He'll never make it. One day he'll just be another guy at a bar sitting down,
Yeah,
drinking, watching a fight. And then Alex said all that, and then at the end he said, "Hey Izzy, come to daddy.
come to daddy,
Come
dude.
to daddy."
I mean, no, Izzy's never gonna go to light heavyweight. But I
Well,
think like
here's the thing, though. So I was reading about this. I didn't mean to cut you off, but what I was reading about is so the scenario that this is like a theory, a fan theory, is Alex is almost doing to Izzy what Izzy done for Alex, because Alex would have really not had this pathway to what he has without Izzy building that hype around their past to get him the fight to the belt. So maybe Alex is kind of doing the same thing for Izzy as he did for him, and saying like, "Hey dude, you saying you're taking a break and you're fucking chilling until 2027, like, bitch, get out of this rut. Come on."
2027.
That's what he said. But that's
Izzy said 2027.
yeah, but he's like, "Get out of this rut and come fight me again. Like, come back. Let me do to you what you did for me." Maybe they have this like
Ooh,
this weird like relationship that is almost like they're just like, yeah, they're rivals, but they're like almost like,
let's get this money.
yeah, you know? Like
Ooh, that's crazy, man. That's
almost like a
awesome.
Sasuke Naruto vibe. Like they hate each other, but at the end they're both just they're deep down inside they actually are like not enemies. They're truly like,
Who's Sasuke?
allies. Huh?
Which one's Sasuke?
Oh, I would say Alex is Sasuke.
Really, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? I don't know,
Nah,
man. I think so. He's the villain,
Sasuke's is a
bro.
bitch.
He's a villain, bro.
He is, dude. Fuck.
He's a
He kind
villain.
of looks like the Akatsuki guy with the sword that's always with Itachi.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Kamase or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, like, what a card, bro. I have no complaints up and down. This was a 9 out of 10 card for me. Literally one of the best cards I've seen all year, if not the best.
I gave it a 10 out of 10, man. It was the best,
So,
hands down, the best fucking card this year.
so with that being
Nothing this
said,
close.
Alex has now moved into the number 5 pound for pound spot. So he is now number 5. He moved up 5. He was number 10. Now he's number 5. So he jumped a lot of good people. Tom Aspinall is now number 14. He's moved into the top 15. Yeah, and everybody else behind him went down. So speaking of that now, so we got Islam at number 1, John Jones at number 2, Volkanovski number 3, Leon Edwards number 4, and now Alex Pieta at number 5.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah.
Excited for him and excited for his career. So next on the bucket list, man, you got any MMA news before we just kind of highlight this upcoming fight night? Nothing. Dude, our next few fight nights are not that great, bro. I mean, they're okay, but they're not that great.
They're not that great, man. And honestly, I'm okay with that just because of what I just got.
Need a
The Brendan
break,
Allen,
right?
yeah, the Brendan Allen, like Paul Craig. Honestly, I think it's the only fight I could give a shit about on the whole entire card. And I do like there are some other guys that I do enjoy fighting, but at this point, like you got to be a name right now to give me like a buzz because we just got blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda Ribas is in there, but
Yeah.
I mean,
but there's not really much on that card to really care about. I mean, Brendan Allen versus Paul Craig. I think Brendan Allen could potentially win. I don't like him as a minus 425 favorite though.
yeah, that's weird, man. And the thing is, it starts at 5.
You're giving me plus 325 for Paul Craig as an underdog. So you're telling me that he's gonna get his ass whooped? You're out of your fucking mind. Paul Craig is not just a pushover by any means.
By any means,
He's
man. He
experienced.
got
He knows how to fight. Do I think Brennan Allen could beat him? Yes, but let's not forget who the fuck Paul Craig is, bro.
dude, Paul Craig can sub you the fuck out, and he also can throw some hands, man. I mean, dude, he's coming off of like a couple fights ago. He lost to Johnny Walker. Well, that's Johnny Walker, bro. Johnny Walker is that man will be coming, and he will be making a name for himself. And I'm really excited about Johnny Walker. But I mean, besides that, dude, he's got like a more than 75% winning record in the UFC. He's a beast.
Yeah. They're crazy for making the odds plus 325. I think it could potentially go the distance. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look more into that and really, see what I like as far as odds and stuff go. But I don't like the fact that they're giving Paul Craig that much of a, or making him that much of an underdog. It almost makes me want to slam him as the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Jake
Yeah,
Matthews, Morales is going to be a good fight. That should be a banger.
yeah.
And this is another one too, like Jordan Levitt and Chase Hooper. Like Jordan Levitt is the underdog. And it's like, let's not forget that this guy was fight. He can fight, bro. And Chase Hooper's up and coming. He's young, but I think Levitt can actually stand a chance in this fight. I mean, yeah, he lost to Paddy Pimblett, but let's be real here. It's like he comes in his next fight, gets a first round TKO. He's a freestyle fighter. I think he has the chance to potentially put up a good fight as a plus 180 underdog. I like that as an underdog too.
So would I, dude. And I don't hate it. Speaking of Paddy Pimblett, dude, he said this upcoming fight for me with Tony is a lose lose.
Yeah, I saw
I'm just
that.
like, bro, dude.
I mean, he is
It,
right
it
though.
really is though.
It,
You really are. This is doing nothing for you.
it
You
does.
can't.
It is definitely a lose lose for him. And even if he beats Tony, he beats a washed up Tony. And if Tony wins, he was shit to begin with.
Yeah, man. And Tony, I think Tony's already beat him mentally.
Oh, dude, Tony training with Goggins that's nuts, bro.
Dude, imagine the conversations. Tony is so stupid too.
I know, it's idiot.
I can't wait for the conference.
So another big fight too. You know these names. Vivian Aroha will take on Natalia Silva at UFC in February 3rd. So two ladies that we've been following pretty closely on our podcast are getting to square off. So that's going to be a really good fight. I actually saw that today, and I said, "Holy shit! These chicks are going to beat the shit out of each other."
Yeah, man.
Ankalaev, Johnny Walker 2. So we're getting Johnny Walker, Ankalaev 2, which we should. Oh, here it is right here. Paddy Pimblett discusses potential next matchup. Should he get past Tony Ferguson? Oh, he said Matt Favola.
Oh wow, wow. Okay, makes sense, kind of. But is the fight the rematch of Johnny Walker? Is there a confirmed date on that yet?
Let's see. Confirmed date on Ankalaev, Johnny Walker.
Because I want that now. I mean,
Magomed and Johnny Walker to rematch January 13th main event.
no,
There you go.
really,
Yep.
January 13th.
Yep. And then here are the odds already. So opening odds, according to MMA Orbit, Alex Pieta opens up as a minus 150 favorite against Jamal Hill. And John Jones opens up as a minus 140 favorite against Tom Aspinall. If that
Wow.
fight was to happen.
Damn. Okay, I like that. I've not heard that. That's cool.
Wait a second. Alex Pieta is selling "Come to Daddy" T-shirts. Oh, I love that.
Does it have a picture of his face on there wearing the red? Because I would buy that right now.
It doesn't, but it has a picture of like him on it.
No.
That's fucking. I love
Come
that.
to daddy. I was so hype I wouldn't shut the fuck up during the whole entire fight. I didn't hear him say that live.
What? Come to Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, I did not. I was sitting there just fucking doing a backflip at that point. So
Hold on. Well, I didn't even see this. Aljamain Sterling says he has been offered a fight with Calvin Kadar. amongst three others. Two other guys were actually friends, so I said respectfully I would actually like to decline those. One of them was coming off a loss. Cater was the highest ranked opponent out of all of them.
Really? Dude? Is
Fringe
what
crap, dude. It's so
my
soft.
my friend?
I don't want to fight my friend.
Dude, that makes such a good fight, dude. Wow, dude. I would love to fight you on TV.
I would love
And
to fight you.
I hope I lose. I hope I lose.
I wouldn't care. I'd take you to the bar
Yeah.
afterwards and we'd celebrate both moral and defeat. Moral victories and defeat. You know? Fuck
Dude,
it.
I would want to go 7 rounds with you though, not 3.
Oh, I actually just saw this too. I think it's safe to mention this that Tom Aspinall did come out and say that he almost backed out of the fight because he pulled his back in training literally a week before the fight had happened. And he said for like 3 days he couldn't even move.
That's insane.
And then he goes out and does that. So let's see what else we got on here. I do want to say that the highlight of the week though has kind of been between this Leon Edwards and Ian Garry thing. Have you seen this?
No, what's going on?
So apparently, like obviously, Patty Pimblett came out and said like Ian Garry got knocked out by Leon in their while they were training. Leon knocked out Ian Garry, and that's why all of this kind of speculated because he didn't want like now that he's knocked out Ian Garry, he didn't want Ian Garry to be able to read any of what he's done just in case they were future opponents. So like it kind of spiraled, and then says Patty Pimblett told Sky Sports that he heard rumors that Leon Edwards knocked out Ian Garry in training. And then to caption on that, Leon Edwards came back and said this right here. He goes, I think everyone knows that's bullshit. Oh, Leon Edwards has given his side on the story against recent Ian Garry Team Renegade situation. He said, I think everyone knows that's bullshit. Basically, the gym decided that he wasn't fitting for the gym. The culture in our gym, he's like a talker, social media guy. He brings his camera everywhere. He's late to sessions. It's like two different cultures. I wish him well in his career. I haven't got nothing good or bad to say about him. The coach decided that he didn't fit into the gym. It wasn't the first guy he got kicked. It wasn't the first gym he's been kicked out of either, right?
Wow. He said I got nothing good or bad to say.
Or bad.
Wow. Shots fired.
Oh, but it does say this. Leon Edwards told Skyford that he did not knock out Ian Garry. Okay, I didn't see that. So I guess we're getting more updates on it. But who knows if that's true or not.
Oh, that would have been sick.
But it's possible. I mean, I could see it. Leon Edwards is he's fucking good. So who knows? But I see where they're coming from. Ian Garry, especially how he is. If you're like serious like Leon is, and you just can focus. I wouldn't want a guy like that in my gym either. So.
Nah, they move in silence in Leon's gym, dude. Those guys, they're about it. They don't need to fucking say shit.
Yep, and it's been proven. So there you go. In other news, Sean Strickland is now battling with Valentina Shevchenko over the internet. It's great. Sean Strickland literally hits. If you didn't see any of his tweets, it's fucking awesome. He was saying, he said, hold on, let's see what it is. Well, first, I'll read this tweet because this is it. Sean Strickland, I'm going to get some hate on this, but I'm honestly curious. When did America start to suck? Was it letting women work? Do we need to put you all back in the kitchen? Have you guys ever been in a major city and just thought, wow, everyone here is trash? Vegas included. Oh, fuck, I'm dead, dude.
Dude, the man's just out of this world, dude. You know, he doesn't drink. So he just thinks of this soberly, pissed off, like, regular.
Yeah, all right, so let's recap some of this fighting because this is kind of great. Because he literally said earlier in the week, he goes, man.
I saw the one where it's like, it looks like you learned striking from a YouTube video. It's just fucking awesome.
Oh, here he goes. Paige Van Zant said that she made more money on OnlyFans in 24 hours than she did in the UFC. Let's unpack. Number 1, you were signed because you're hot. Number 2, women's MMA is lame. Number 3, men will pay more to see you naked than to watch you fight. Stay in school, kids. Fighting sucks.
Ripped her.
Then he says something, or Valentina says something to him, and says, interesting unpack here. That looks more like an offended kid who got less money in his entire fighting career than female fighters do. Good try. Maybe UFC will see that and add some cash to your purse next time. But for now, naked is you are. And then he replied back, Valentina, you lost to a girl who pulls guard. You look like you learned striking from a YouTube video. Laughing my ass off. Female MMA, it's like watching children fight. It's fun, but we all know it's trash. You only have a job because you know when to put heels on and take off your clothes. I love it. And then now they've like challenged each other to a shoot off. Like a shooting Yeah, like a shooting competition.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, wow. That'd be sick to watch, please.
Oh my God. Go on Twitter right now and just look at Sean Strickland's Twitter and look at his banner. He may be my favorite person of all time.
Oh no.
Oh,
this is gonna be great. Strickland MMA?
Yep. S. Strickland MMA. Look at his banner.
Is it the Don't Tread on Me?
No.
That's another one. Okay, hold on. Oh, Sean Strickland MMA, okay.
S. Strickland MMA.
All right, it's loading up. What we got? What? Oh my God, is that Man Bear Pig?
It's fucking Man Bear Pig. How cool is that? I didn't even know that. I never realized that. I just noticed that. It's fucking awesome.
Wow, dude, that's insane.
That's great. Sean Strickland, you are the man, sir. You have just became my favorite fighter of all time with that right there.
Me and Dirty Bird hung up wanted Man Bear Pig banners in high school on the walls. It's fucking awesome.
That's fucking
watching Man Bear Pig, half man, half bear, half pig.
You remember that? We printed out like 50 flyers and hung them up in school saying wanted Man Bear Pig.
Sick. I'm super serial.
And we recorded ourselves acting like Al Gore. Dude, what were we on when we were kids, bro? We were high as shit.
On fault.
Actually, we were on fucking sobriety. We weren't even old enough to even try to smoke and drink at that point, I don't think.
Fuck no, I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't even know, bro. That's hilarious.
Dad would hold me down. What's why your eyes red, boy?
Yeah. Oh man. But anyways, man, good fights up and coming. We got 3 fight nights coming up. So nothing too wild. And then after that, we get into UFC 296, and then we already talked about the upcoming fights as well with the upcoming 3 title fights that's been announced. Let's see if there's anything else. Darush versus Sarukian. We talked about Dan Hooker versus Bobby Green.
Yep.
And then Benel Darush versus Sarukian. So that is announced. So this fight card looks good, man. So we got Darush and Sarukian main event. Hooker Green co-main. Rob Font, Davison Figueiredo is the 3rd fight on the card. Sean Brady, Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, dude. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, this one could be it.
It's a stacked fight night, in my opinion. And it's probably one of the better free fight nights we're gonna get. If you guys are into that, man, I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, dude, that's great. And then we got the China card that they're still building. That's in 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but 5 p.m. That card starts at 7 a.m. Nick.
I know, dude.
4 a.m. prelims, bro. What the fuck?
I'm turning up.
I might maybe stay up all night on Friday night and go straight into the morning.
Oh God, I did that after this last card. I'm good. Dude, I'm good on that.
I agree, bro. But anyway, but outside of that, man, stay tuned. So stay tuned tomorrow. Me and Murky will be in the booth again tomorrow. We'll be recording an interview with our buddy Joe Giannetti, coming off a big fucking W. If you don't know who he is, he was on the show in the past. He's a reoccurring guest star. He will be now. He fights in Cage Titan, and he just redeemed his belt and won his belt back after he relinquished it and came in with a nasty flying scissor kick, and it was gross. And we'll get him on that. We're gonna get him on a show tomorrow, and me and Murky will sit down with him, talk about how he's feeling, talk through the fight with him, and have a good time there. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a whole separate episode, and we'll be releasing that one probably come Friday. TikTok's now live, so if you would go on TikTok, follow over the Octagon podcast. Well, we're going to start posting some more TikToks. Like I said, 2024 is bright for us. We got a lot of good things going. So continue to follow us on YouTube because that's where most of our content's going to be posted. And if you're familiar with the Overs Club, and if you don't know, always links are in bios of every single one of our shows. So just click those links, follow us on all socials, and follow us in the Discord. And then tune in for the next fights, man. Come by, hang out, party with us, and enjoy it, man. That's what we do. We're a bunch of degenerate assholes who love fights and love shit, and that's what we want to do, man. So come hang out, continue supporting us. Nasty, appreciate you like always, my friend.
No problem, my little skid mark.
My little skid mark, dude. That's what I'm gonna forever. Jessica Andrade when she comes out and be like, "That's my little skid mark."
Oh my god!
And I will make sure to find the clip where you called her hot.
Dude, don't.
I'm going to.
All right.
So
I got it.
Anyways, man, I appreciate everything. I appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Give us feedback, man. Comment on our YouTubes. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to hear more of, so we can switch our focus, man. Because like I told everyone in life, man, you don't know where you're fucking up at if you're not being told. So tell me what we're doing wrong. Tell me where we can improve. We want to make the best content for you guys. Nasty. I'll see you next week, big dog.
All right, big dog.
All right, bruh. Thank you, guys. Catch y'all next week. Peace.